Suge Knight. Paramedics rushed to an LA court after he suddenly collapsed. The medical emergency happened right after a judge ruled on Knight's $25 million bail. KCON's Louisa Hodge has the latest. She is live in downtown LA with details. Louisa?
Sandra, Suge Knight was rushed to the hospital as being treated after he collapsed in the courtroom. The attorney tells us that he watched as Knight was sweating and his eyes were twitching during the hearing. He also said Knight told him he hasn't taken his medicine or eaten since yesterday. Suge Knight buckled over in his courtroom chair after hearing the judge set his bail at $25 million.
I was out speaking with the judge. He came through the door. He barely got to the table and he collapsed, literally head first, not one of these Maury Povich falls, head first down into the ground.
At the start of the hearing, Knight walked into the courtroom and sat next to his attorney, Matt Fletcher, who made a passionate and animated plea for a reduced bail.
He was attacked in broad daylight, and they confessed to it, and the prosecution comes in and tells Your Honor, with a straight face, okay, he gets bail, $25 million.
Knight shook his head as the judge granted the prosecutor's request, and his attorney claimed being locked up has taken a toll.
Without adequate bedding, being held in solitary confinement, and he's done nothing except plead not guilty to the charges.
Things got so heated, the judge had to take a moment to calm the courtroom.
If there's any more outbursts, any more mumbling, I'm going to ask the deputies to remove that person. This ain't the streets.
LA County prosecutors filed court papers that described 49-year-old Marion Suge Knight as a career criminal, listing crimes dating back to 1987. Knight is accused of deliberately running over two men in a restaurant parking lot, killing one and injuring the other. He is charged with 1 count each of murder and attempted murder and 2 counts of hit and run. Escorted by law enforcement, Knight was rushed to the hospital following a courtroom collapse and a looming trial. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for April 13th. For the murder conviction alone, he could face 75 years to life in prison.